This is the Guy to Georgia Outdoors. This is our spring break video 2025, and we just brought the boat back from Florida. We've been down Amelia Island for the past couple of days doing some fishing. The bite was tough, but we did catch some fish, including a fish that I've never caught before and never eaten before, so we're gonna see that a little bit later on. But me and my buddy Jamie went down there. We fished out of the boat for a day or two, and we fished off the surf and caught a few fish. And then we come back to Georgia, and my buddy Eric from Atypical Outdoors, me and him were gonna get on the river to do some fishing. So in this video, we call it From the Salt to the Swamp. We really caught fish all the way down in Florida, all the way to the swamps of Georgia. So this is gonna be an interesting video. But we put the boat in down at Amelia Island Harbor, and you have $1 million boats. And here we are fishing out of this John boat. But you know what? There's no shame in my game. We fished anyways. And it was an interesting day fishing. I'd be out of breath before I got out of the harbor. There's the boat we were gonna take right there. That's it, right there. Prodigality. It's a 92 footer, Jamie.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
Too nice for me.
Too nice for me. Old Flipper and his buddy. I bet you if we get on this side and let it drift past them rocks, it's gonna be the money right there. And I was dragging it on bottom. That's how I got him. It's pretty good fish. Pretty good fish. I was just dragging the shrimp on bottom.
Yeah. Oh, that's Pompano.
There we go.
Yeah.
First fish of the day.
It's legal. This is the best fish.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We're gonna check on the legal requirements of a Pompano here. And I was just dragging it on bottom, Jamie. Let's see here. I want a ticket, so 11 fork length, okay? Oh yeah, he's way over there. To the fork, that fork's 12 inches, see that?
Yep.
So we are good to go. There we go. First fish of the day, Pompano.
I love it. Okay. You was on bottom?
I was on bottom with a dead shrimp, so and it was dragging too. So maybe we didn't maybe pitch him out and drag him, you know. I knew I snapped that thing just then. Look at that. He got hung up under that cleat. When I picked up, it just snapped her in half. Very fitting for the day. Surely if there's one shot, there's more, wouldn't you think? Jamie, can you don't really mind, I'm gonna go a little slide. There you go, right there. That's good right there. Look at that. There he is. Yeah. First, I've thrown my drink down 3 times. Got a trout. He's undersized, but you know what? He's a welcome sight today. Holding on to everything, or dropping everything, rather. There we go, we got a trout. A little small, undersized speckled trout. Been a hard day. I was just dragging him on bottom though. That wasn't a cork. There he is. That's a little better fish. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Just setting that joker on bottom. It ain't what I wanted, but hey. All right, we were just trolling in here and we seen oysters on both sides, and I threw this jig head with a shrimp on bottom, and I could feel it bouncing on the oysters. And as soon as I got it out of the oysters, he nailed it. So let's see if there's another one in there. I'm just dragging it across those oysters right there, ever so gently. Got him. He's a red, I can tell you. Yeah. I didn't get the hook set on the video, but look at that.
That's a good one. Let's keep
it. Yep. Okay, got a slot red A, and it's the same technique, just dragging on the bottom, and he picked it up on the. Yep, just right in the middle, and you got a nice little slot red. Double check the fish rules real quick. As you can tell, it was a slow day fishing. We did catch some pompano, and that's going to be our taste test in this video. The first one I've ever caught, and it's going to be the first one I'm ever going to eat in just a little bit. But after that, we headed to the south end of the island, all the way down to Amelia Island State Park. You can drive on the beach, and of course, we're going to bring the boat with us. We didn't fish out of it, but we're going to go and bring the boat on the beach, and we're going to fish for some pompano, maybe some whiting, whatever we'll bite down there as well, right off the surf. Come on, be a whiting. Be a whiting. I seen it, bend it double. He's off. He might have grabbed that little pompano bite. I seen that thing bend double for a second. I got one. I got one. First one of the day. You still there? Come on, be a whiting. Hey, I just put a pompano strip on there. It's fighting pretty good. I got a little fight to it. I think it's a whiting. Pompano. And it was on the pompano strip. For this fish. He's not a keeper, but you got one? not a keeper, so we're going back. Once again, another slow day. We only caught 1 or 2 fish, and it wasn't even keeper size. And so that's the challenges you face when you go somewhere that you've never fished before. But man, we had a good time. We brought the boat back to Georgia. It's about a 3-hour drive back to the house. And my buddy Eric wanted to fish. And Eric wanted to get after some of these panfish in the river, but they just were not cooperating. Either we fished for hours. But then we said, you know what? We're not going to get skunked. Let's get on the bottom and see if we can catch some catfish. There he is. There he is. Another cat. This is already cat number 4 for us. We've been here for, what, a good 5 minutes fishing? We fished all day, and it's taken right here where we parked the truck to get some fish.
That's crazy. They are stacked up, man. One little spot.
And don't judge the fish by its size. That is a good eating fish, man. That is a good eating fish. Yep. You don't get but maybe 1 nugget, but they could be out there in that deep water right now, you know. Got one. Got one. Take it again for me, buddy. Take it again. There he is. Yep. Try not to get hung on yours. I'm good. I'm good. I think I might have got you. Nope, I'm good. I don't got you.
Something bright got mine.
Yeah. Another cat. He's messing with you now, ain't he?
Oh, nah, I got him now.
He on there?
Got him. Yeah. He got some.
Took you a minute to play around with him.
Decide if you want to eat it or not. He's rolling though.
You can tell it's a catfish when they start rolling, can't you?
It's the catfish. There we go. It's a bigger one.
He is.
Chunky one. Mr. Catfish. You on him?
Another slow day fishing. We didn't catch many fish, but we didn't get skunked, so we went to the bottom and caught some catfish. And I just had a good day fishing with my buddy Eric. So if you're not a subscriber to his channel, check him out, Atypical Outdoors. He does a lot of fishing. He's a really cool guy, good friend of mine. But right now we're gonna try this Pompano. I've never eaten one. I've already cleaned it down in Florida, so you're not gonna get to see that on the video. But we're gonna grill it up. I think that's one of the ways that you can truly tell the taste of the fish the most, when it's grilled. So we're gonna throw it on the grill and see how that taste test works. We're gonna cook those catfish and redfish in a different video. But right now we're gonna get that fish on the grill and see how it turns out. There ain't no shame in my game. We're down there fishing with beside $1 million boats, and here's what we got. But boy, does it work. We took it all the way out to the jetties and didn't have any problem. But I don't think that was the reason why we didn't catch many fish. But in this cooler back here, we got a very interesting fish. If you've ever watched my channel any significant amount of time, you've never seen this one on video before. But let me show you. This is got it in water. That's a redfish fillet. I've cut it up into a nugget size. This is the Pompano fillet. Even got some skin on it still. Really white, really firm fish. I think we're gonna try to dry it off, put some good seasoning on there, and put it on the grill. And that's probably our best way to tell. And it's a good firm fillet. This one was about 12 inches to the fork, maybe 13, so definitely a keeper. Look at that right there. We're gonna get that on the grill. All right, disregard the dirty grill, but all we did was hit it with a little bit of oil and then put on some Tony Sacheries. This is the good stuff. And I may regret this, but we're gonna put this straight on the grill, skin side down. Actually, we're gonna put it flesh side down first, and then we're gonna flip and let it finish it on the skin side down. There we go. We're gonna let it sit there for a few, and then when it cooks a little bit, we're gonna flip it over. And keep in mind, this is literally just a test to see how this fish holds up, whether we're gonna go and target these fish in the future. I've never had pompano, so we're gonna grill it, and if it's good, then we'll go further from there. We don't wanna go catch a bunch of these if they're not good eating, but we got it on the grill, a little bit of Tony Chachere's, a little bit of oil. That's really all we're gonna do to it. That skin's starting to peel back. The skin kind of reminds me of salmon skin to a certain extent, and really small scales, but now we're gonna give it the first flip. Oh yeah. So now we're gonna let it finish cooking from the bottom. And we brought out the Parquet butter spray. Can you have too much butter? I don't think you can. And then we'll hit it with a little bit of more of some Tony Chachere's. And that butter acts like glue. We're gonna shut that down and let her finish off. The fish is almost done, and I was pretty impressed by how firm of a fish it was. I was afraid it would fall apart, but it's held together really well. And every fish can use a little bit of citrus. We got lime juice right here. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of lime juice once I figure out how to open this lid. Now we're gonna hit it with a little bit of lime juice. Liberal amount, that's always a good addition. We're gonna let it sit there for just another minute or two, then it's time for the official Guide to Georgia Outdoors taste test. Boy, does that look and smell good. All right, turn the grill off. That fish is done. Looks don't matter. It's really, what does it taste like? We're gonna do it out here in the sun. It's kind of a weird day. It's cold when you're in the shade and it's warm when you're in the sun, but it's time for the official taste test. I can tell the bloodline is down there on the skin, under the surface of the skin. So in the future, we may cut the skin off and remove some of that bloodline. That's not gonna be a big problem. And I see the bloodline running right there. So these are all things that we just trying to learn. We're gonna get a piece of this white meat. Here goes nothing. Really good, really good, really firm. Tastes similar to, it's got a crabby taste to it, in my opinion, which is a really good taste. Here we go. Oh yeah, really good. I don't have a bit of problem with that. Look how flaky that is right there. You can call me impressed with that. I don't think that would be a fish that I would want to fry. I think it's going to be better grilled like that, blackened. There is a bloodline on the bottom that I think maybe in the future I will fillet the skin off and remove some of that bloodline, but man, that is a really, really good fish. And in fact, I'm probably gonna go down there one day just to target pompano from the beach, and it's a good place to go down there, drive on the beach, let your kids play, and you can go out there and catch some fish. So hope you enjoyed this video. It's from the salt to the swamp, from the sea to the woods where we like to do some catfishing. It's just simple, good, honest living. We didn't go down there and tear them up. If you're expecting expert fishing tips, this is not the channel for you, but just good, honest living. We're a guy like to go down there and try to catch some fish, and that's what we did. Enough for dinner, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in coming out here to the farm and staying and hunting and fishing with us, then you want to check us out on Facebook, and you can book a trip with us out here. But until the next one, this has been the unofficial, no doubt incomplete guide, Georgia Outdoors. Now I'm gonna get back to this.